Welcome to a sexually charged NAMM 2025 video on the Supro stand. Got a couple of new toys to show you today. Mr. Ryan, what is going on?
It's true. We got a couple of new launches coming out for Supro. So I don't want to lie to the people. We did put these out at the end of 2024, but you know how NAMM is.
You know how it is, baby.
Yep.
This is our proper 2025 launch. So we've got two amps that we're psyched to show you. This is the Montauk 1x10. For those of you who know our 64 series that's been out for a long time, we've got the 64 Super and the 64 Reverb. Yep. The Montauk 1x10 is a grown-up version of the 64 Reverb, and we've been meaning to make it for a long time. This is just like an undeniable amp. Everyone that we've shown this to, they just absolutely love the sound. It's kind of the perfect little form factor. It's a 1x10, 15 watts. You've got a couple of cool sneaky features in here. We expanded the reverb controls to be level and dwell. And then we've also got 3 different line outs as well. Reverb, dry, and blended signal. So you can use this to drive other cabs. You can use this to go DI. You know, it's really a very versatile little combo amp. So even though it seems like this up the middle Supro thing, it's also got some modern implications to it as well.
You can hook it up to like a 112 cabinet if you want, for instance.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you can do studio tricks like, you know, only having the reverb out and like really.
I was gonna say,
that's so cool.
Oh, it sounds amazing.
So you're just talking about potentially then recording the reverb on one channel and the dry on the other, and then you can do a post-production kind of mix or something.
Yeah, you can be boring and pragmatic and just separate the sounds, or you can also use it as like a giant reverb tank and like make something really creative with it as well.
So almost like what you could put this in the effects loop of another amp that didn't have reverb and use it as. Yeah,
you can do that, I suppose. We'll have to check in with our engineer. Can we do that? We can do that.
We can do that. Don't worry, no one's going to die. We can do that. Tyler is one of my favorite guitar players in the universe, and you've done a signature amp for him.
Yes,
awesome.
It's so good, man. I love it.
Absolutely.
So Supro has collaborated with a bunch of artists over the years, but this is our first proper signature model.
Yeah.
And as Lee just said, Tyler Bryant is just the man. He's the sweetest person, and he just oozes talent, and he was a pleasure to work with on this. So this is our flagship Black Magic Reverb, but TB, the Tyler Bryant edition. So basically what happened was, Tyler took a Blackmagic Reverb on the road and like fell in love with it, was playing it on stage, and his only qualm was, I want more power. I just want a little louder on stage. So we took it and we made it from 25 watts up to 35. And then we also customized, you know, because the Blackmagic Reverb has inputs 1 and 2 and then input 2, we did a bright cap on channel 1. So he's got a little bit more top end. So anytime you want to really dig into a searing lead tone, this now has just a brighter edge on it. But fully featured amplifier, right? You got your 3-band EQ, reverb, tremolo, custom speaker, the Supro BD12 by Celestian. Just a killer recipe. And then Tyler dressed it up in this black Scandia Tolex instead of our standard. Which
so there's in black rhino hide, which is going to be a problem, right? Because they're extinct now, I think, aren't they?
Well, so
that's
true.
2 left.
Oh, they have a stats like what is it?
Somebody should have thought about that before they, you know.
We're not using real rhino.
Oh, really?
We're using like the oat milk version of rhino.
Okay.
Rice no.
I mean, otherwise, you know, you'd have made about 4 combos and then realised there's no more black rhinos to kill to make the combos.
No, that would be horrible.
What do you use the horns for?
This is Rhino 0.0.
Stuff.
That's the ivory here.
Oh, good. Excellent stuff.
Be careful because people just go in the comments like, We can't do
Please,
None of that was real.
don't go hunting, save the planet. That's how I really feel.
And don't sue us.
Let's hear him. Thank you so much for taking us around the Supro stand. It's always a pleasure.
It is.
Hey.
Shh. Just quickly. But quickly. Shh.
Oh, look. Just shh. Just shh.
Shh.
That's it. I can't tell you anymore. I have to kill you.
That's for later.
So this is a new pedal board from Pigtronix for giant, tall people that haven't got any floor space left, but have a lot of wall space,
But
right?
they have teeny tiny feet. So they're
Tiny.
hundreds of feet
Yeah.
tall, but the foot switches are the same size.
It's niche, but genius.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Well
we
done.
want to serve everybody. So, oh, we found him.
Yeah, sorry.
So what is obviously this isn't a pedal board. You knew that, right? So what is new here?
Yeah, so not everything is new. Basically, we've got most of our new stuff on the left here, but I'll just do a quick walkthrough. So,
I love this.
First of all, we launched our first ever reverb pedal from Pigtronix last year, maybe even the end of 2 years ago. It doesn't matter. Point is, this is the Cosmosis stereo ambient reverb with this morphing feature. And we're very happy to say it became a top seller for us because we worked on that for years and years. It is truly a fantastic sounding ambient reverb. It has none of that, that granular fake synthy sounds? I promise you this has none of it. It's got 3 unique algorithms in here, Theater, Temple, and Cosmos, and you have truly a bevy of ways to control the tone. So you can Yep, exactly. So you can do tone, blend, and size, and then you can also control what you're morphing. And essentially the morph feature is you can choose a red setting and a green setting, and then when you engage the morph, you're traveling between those 2 different settings.
Engage the morph.
Engage the morph.
Number one.
I know
Number
it sounds
one,
like a
engage
lot.
the morph. Yes, sir.
But I
Yes,
promise
Captain.
it's intuitive. And then for 2025, we're launching the single foot switch version,
Right.
the Cosmosis one. And because we're gigantic idiots, literally this pedal has everything that this pedal has.
Shh, don't say that.
I'm so sorry. It's a completely full-featured pedal, but it's single foot switch and it's $149.
Right. and
So how do you
no-
morph on that pedal then?
You hold down the foot switch to enter morph mode.
Enter morph mode. This is my fate. There's so many memes here. Oz, if you have time, make memes for entering the morph mode.
Please do, honestly, yeah. So we're psyched on that. And then just a couple of things like making their kind of public debut. We launched a chromatic tuner last year with Pete and I were just talking about this,
Yeah.
with a screen that is impossible not to see.
Yeah.
That's the goal
It's
there.
like an iPhone.
That's great, because I was looking down and my eyesight is just getting really and it's just like huge display and it just looks cool and it's like easy to see. That's so me, that
Yeah,
tune.
it's great. And it's $99 and it works.
$99?
Yeah, it's killer. And it's called the 2NR because we're
the
idiots.
2NR.
We're idiot savants. hey,
You guys.
It's fine.
Man.
You're supposed to love
It's
stuff.
fine. To be honest, I'm still into the Harry Potter signature pedals over here.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely. Yeah, working with Harry has been a dream.
Have you got the Hermione coming?
Yeah,
Leviosa.
And then let's see over here. There's a sneaky preview as well. This is our version of everybody's favorite New York City jumbo fuzzes. This is the Gas Giant. This is essentially a, well, I suppose I can't say what it's emulating, but the fact is a lot of vintage fuzz pedals, with that big New York City sound, they don't have really many sweet spots on them. So our whole idea here was to create a big jumbo fuzz that's all sweet spot. And then we also built an automatic gate into it. So like
that's cool. So you got that Velcro fussy kind of.
Yeah. And it genuinely works. We fought it for a long time, but it's a gate that's actually functional. So
that's
rad.
cool.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's switchable as well. I like that. I like the switches.
So you can see the direction that Pigtronix is heading with this single foot switch chassis, and we're trying to give people what they want for a little bit less money.
Cool. Is that it?
That's it, baby.
Well, just hang on a sec. Just I don't really understand anything about anything Ryan's just told me. Henning, are these pedals any good?
Every single one that I tried, except for the Philosopher's Tone, yes, that's very hairy.
Is it? There you go.
That's a hairy compressor.
That's what
I like hairy compressors.
Good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man.